try to collect money for hunger.
Yeah, I thought that one was decent and decently done, compared to the other ones. Some of the other ones I'm still just scratching my head on. Like, what is your thought? But let me see if I can find where the app for the hunger one went.
It's Group 7.
Group 7. Okay.
I finally wrote them all down.
Yeah, that's smart. Let's see if it's here. Group 7. We should call them the Hunger Games. Okay. I think I liked their thing. I think one thing that would be easier says it allows people to donate the value of a meal or a drink to give it up to charity. I think you'd make more if you just get people to round up. Like there's a lot of I don't know, fundraiser things out there that's like, do you want to round up for this charity or that charity? And most people are like, oh yeah, I'll round up, even if it's from a penny to the next dollar. Most people will be like, yeah, I'll round up. So what one lady that had worked at Sam's Club was telling me is that she was getting more when it was just the round up to then saying, oh, do you want to donate $1 or $2? So anyway, I did like theirs. I'm trying to see who else I had seen. I didn't get to find all of them yet because I was trying to go through and see who I downloaded and who I hadn't downloaded.
There wasn't nearly as many turned in this time.
Yeah, I don't think so. And I'm trying to piece together whose or whose. Like, I don't know who the cystic fibrosis belongs to, or maybe that was the only one so far that I didn't know. No, there's another one. Oh, the community garden one. That one I didn't know who.
One in
yeah.
Which I'm trying to figure out why you'd have community garden in a place where it snows most of the year.
It's a good question. Well, I know, and when we lived in South Salt Lake, they were getting community gardens together there, and it was effective, but it wasn't as a nonprofit. It was just, I think the city had some land, and so this guy lobbied to the city and said, "Hey, let us use it for a garden." So it wasn't like a nonprofit or anything like that.
No, actually, one of the members of the board, he graduated from BYU Idaho, and he said, "Here's the reason I live in Tucson, Arizona. My birthday is July 9th, and one of those years I was up there, it snowed for my birthday." And he's like, "No."
Yep. Yeah. I
think that recycling program from Group 5 is pretty good.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. I kind of felt like a lot of that's already being done, but it's probably not being done in all areas, and honestly, if they want
to is trying to get homeless people involved where they actually get paid.
Yeah, that would be good. That's good. I feel like if they actually had those recycling cans at gas stations, then they would get a lot. I can't count the number of times that I've just tossed out a whole bunch of water bottles from my car at a gas station. I'm like, man, I wish there was a homeless person here. I'd hand them to him, But
I'll give you an idea. I work at a convenience store, and we don't even have a recycle bin there. Everything just gets thrown into the garbage.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah. So I think those two are good. I don't know. Let me see the recycling one again real quick. I don't know. I say we go with Feed the Hungry.
Okay.
All right. We'll go with that.
And I learned last week that
you think we should vote for the food trucks. I love you. Okay, and you said you learned that we had to turn it. Yeah, I saw that you turned it in. Thank you.
Yeah, I turned it in late. Yeah. I didn't realize I had to turn it in. I was reading the instructions afterwards. I'm like, oh, I need to turn this in.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that it needed to be turned in at that time. So, yeah.
Well, any points that we lost, we would gain back because we picked the team that won last week.
Who won last week?
It was the Warehouse Farm.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Now, were you able to see the comments that our instructor gave for our BMC from last week?
I did, and I made a few notes. So one of the things he said is that our revenue stream needs to include somebody who's actually giving us money. I thought, that's probably or not our revenue, but our customer segments. I thought, that's probably a pretty good idea to include who's giving you money in your customer segment.
Hmm.
Um,
I even thought about using the libraries, the conference rooms for the classes. As long as you have them reserved, there should be no issues.
yeah,
And that would actually even cut down costs a whole lot more.
yeah. Yeah, because the libraries, they have a lot of extra rooms that are off to the sides for them. I'm trying to find on my computer where our most updated BMC is. Let's see. Oh, okay, I see what that one is. Da, da, da. Guess it's this one. Let me double check. So they wanted us to submit just the new slides when we submitted our Canvas last week. What was that?
We submitted the whole thing.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
He also wanted to have us name who actually did the interviews.
Yeah, I saw that.
So which I think is kind of corny, but okay.
Yeah.
I understand the reasoning.
Yeah. That is not what I wanted. Okay.
I mean, all he had to do is look at my comments from the previous week of who actually did any work.
Right. But, well, I know I made notes in there when I submitted stuff that who did the work and who didn't. Because I'm like, okay, like these guys aren't going to do anything, then they don't need to have a grade for this,
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not trying to like be mean, but honestly, like when you don't come at all, sorry, doesn't work. Let me try and open that again. It didn't open for me.
Even though his screencast was actually off of Jacob's his module that was open.
Mm-hmm. Say that
Which
again?
I thought was interesting. His screencast, it actually had Jacob's screen, his work actually on the screen now.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was a little different. It's like, wait, the one who's absolutely done nothing, not even, has only tried to communicate once through a text message.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, that's so annoying. I hate it when I clean my glasses and then they're not clean. It's like worse than better. That's not any better. Sorry. Okay,
No,
maybe
not a
I can see.
problem.
All right, that's better. Okay, yeah, this is the right one. Let me share the screen. Okay. Yeah, what it was doing last week was kind of a pain in the rear to try and figure out all of the slides I was supposed to take in and out on it. There. So did you look at what all we're supposed to go through this week with it?
I briefly looked at it on Monday.
Uh-huh.
Once again, yeah, that was Monday.
Yeah, I looked at stuff a couple days ago too, and unfortunately a couple days ago doesn't sit in my brain still. So we can go look at it again. Let me get that up. Let's see. This one.
Okay, let's see here.
Excuse me. Okay. So this one, I'm guessing is supposed to be a little bit more work this week because it's 30 points instead of 20 points like last week's was.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to expand our customer relationships and marketing, expand our channels, key partners, and key resources. Work with your group to create a get, keep, and grow viral loop strategy for each customer segment. Include your most effective get, keep, and grow strategy block on your updated Canvas. Let's see, get, keep, grow. So maybe what we should do first is fix our customer segments.
Yes.
We could combine the immigrant and let's see where the customer segments is at. We can combine the immigrant and refugee, and then add in the like a philanthropist, maybe, or the government agencies. I don't know if the government has any goals to try and get more people English speaking or not. Government goals, let's do ESL. Let's see what we come up with. Chapter 6.
I know several years ago my wife was on one of those classes.
Yeah.
That was actually through the community college here in town.
Government initiatives. Apparently there's an Office of English Language Programs. Office of English Language Programs. Wow, who knew? Besides the 3 people that work there, who knew? Okay.
It's a government agency. There's more than 3.
Yeah, I know, right? There's 75 doing 3 people's worth of work. So their goal is promote learning and teaching of American English around the world as an integral part of the Department of State's efforts to foster mutual understanding. Let's see, grants division. And they have an Office of Academic Exchanges as well. So that might be, let's see. Develops, administers, monitors several major exchange activities, including Fulbright, global undergraduate education study. All right.
The office, item 7, the front office.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so the grants. The mission of the grants division is to effectively plan, direct, and execute by grant or cooperative agreement or other appropriate means assistance instruments for the department's educational and cultural exchange programs. Department agreements support academic, cultural, and professional exchange and training programs as a means of seeking mutual understanding between the people of the United States and the people of other countries. All right, so does that not mean that they're teaching English here?
No, it seems like they're trying to do it abroad.
Yeah. Let's see what their impact is that they're trying to. Well, it looks like they have it by state, though. So, Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs for California.
So they're getting exchange purchases.
Yeah, international students at colleges and universities contributed an estimated $5.2 billion to the California economy in the 15-16 year. Residents traveled abroad. All right, well, I don't know if we could really put out how we want to put the.
It wouldn't be listed in here.
Say that again?
It wouldn't be with this part of it.
No, I don't think so. Let's see.
Let's see.
What else we got?
All right. Proliteracy dot.
Proliteracy dot what?
proliteracy.org.
Okay.
You can /resources/grants-funding.
Okay.
There are millions of dollars in state, federal, and corporate grants available each year, yet finding these grants can be a difficult task. To help you, listed below are links to sites containing information on hundreds of grant opportunities for organizations, schools, and education agencies.
Okay.
Dollar General has a literacy foundation. Did not know.
I didn't know that either. Huh. This is going to sound bad. That way they can teach all of their people that make the stuff in China and Mexico how to speak English.
Reduce their costs.
I guess.
So there's a great website.
Yeah. So do we want to put it more of a customer group, like a nonprofit/philanthropist, as one of our customer segments?
Probably, because we can't really make the federal government our customer.
Right.
Besides anybody.
Yep. So it looks like United Way has some pretty decent stuff. I don't know.
It's going to be Carver Fund.
Let's see.
Which actually it's specifically to help ESL.
Yep. And to purchase classroom related materials and that kind of stuff. So that would be good. Let's see, grant.gov, site managed by the Department of Health and Human Services. General, that would be good. That's schools. Barnes & Noble has something that says considers local and national support requests for nonprofit organizations that focus on literacy, the arts, and education. So that's cool. Okay. So, see how we can combine these inputs. I guess we could just add a fourth customer segment in or not.
We could. It might be better that way.
Yeah. All right, I'm just going to copy these.
I don't think refugees would like to be considered like the immigrant.
Right.
So I should have asked how was your Thanksgiving?
It was pretty good. It wasn't too stressful. We went to my brother's house and left there at a reasonable time, so that was a good thing. And then my girls and I went shopping in the middle of the night. We came home like at 3:40 in the morning or something like that. But we enjoyed it. We didn't get that much stuff even. It's just at this point it's more of a tradition than anything else, you know?
Yeah, actually I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I'll sit behind the computer and buy stuff online and let them send it to me.
Yeah, I don't blame you one bit, honestly. You know, it's not exactly not everybody's cup of tea to go and do that. And honestly, I usually end up finding things at least as good a price, if not a little bit better priced throughout the year. So, you know, I know what I'm looking for. It's just kind of a way for the girls and I to have time and, you know, make memories and stuff, I think, more than anything else.
No.
Okay.
No, see, for years, our kids, if they're older, they just want electronic stuff. And usually we can find great prices online without having crowds and the headache of all that mess.
Yes, exactly.
And I'm fortunate because I work outside the home. I just send everything to my store.
Yep, that
So
works.
no idea when it shows up.
Yeah, that works well. Okay, so philanthropists, pains and gains. They want to serve or give back. That sounds right. Maybe they have organizational goals that they want to meet.
Tax deduction,
Oh, yeah.
tax credit. Yeah.
I can't spell tonight.
That's fine. You do so much of the work anyway. I'm very appreciative.
No problem. I need to figure out how to turn my spell check back on. For some reason, it's off on stuff. That's really annoying. Spelling. Oh, now you're going to go through and check everything, huh? Spell check complete. I missed the slide that I wanted you to check, but whatever. All right, grouchy thing. Okay. Back to here. Okay, organizational goals to meet. Needs tax credit. Too much money. What's that mean? That is not real. Okay, whoops, come back. How does your value proposition resolve their pains and gains? Gives philanthropists and charitable opportunity to share, opportunity to
Give
there you
back.
go. Okay. Opportunity to give back.
And I can say here too.
Yeah, I think so. And we'll have to change our picture. I'll just white out the volunteer and write philanthropist. All right. Empathy map says, I want to help others. I need to donate some. Actually, I need to reduce my tax credit. My taxes. I can use my money, resources. There you go, to help others. All right. Does. What do you think about the does section?
Look for worthy charities for their funds. Look for just worthy charities to donate to receive donations or something like that.
Worthy chair. I want to use the word like benefactor, but I don't think that's the right word. Oh well.
Wants to be charity, sure.
I had it say has too much time on their hands. I put has too much money on their hands. I bet that if you had a lot of money, you'd almost have like a tax accountant that was looking for ways for charities for you.
Of course.
Okay. I have plenty to offer. What else do you think they're gonna think? How about I want to leave a legacy?
That could be it.
I want others to have an education. All right, feels rich, feels well rested. I don't know. Feels like they don't have to clean their own bathrooms.
Feels
Okay.
there's a need to help others.
What was that?
Feels that there's a need to help others.
There you go.
And they don't just want to give the money to them. They don't want to make it a handout.
Yeah. Wants to give others a sense of purpose. How's that?
Okay.
Okay. The philanthropist day in the life. Wake up. Check the stock market.
You check the stock market.
Yeah.
They don't even check their account numbers. Those probably get told to them already.
Yeah, exactly. Garden reads the newspaper.
They probably read newspaper during breakfast.
Read newspaper.
Over breakfast.
Okay.
Like do charitable work. Maybe go golfing or something. Golf or play tennis, racquetball or something. Watch too many movies.
Right? Ask a celebrity their political opinions. Oh, wait, never mind.
I'm still waiting for them to move out of the country.
Right, please go.
They definitely they'll actually go out for them.
There we go. All right.
They'll eventually find their way to bed.
Go to bed in $100,000 sheets. I don't know. All right. Let me see. See if I can make my graphic centered here again a little bit.
Did you click on reset graphic?
Yeah, I did. But I wanted to get the circle part reset because it was off because I moved one, but then the words were there. There we go. Does that look good?
Looks better.
All right, let me move it down just a tad bit. There, beautiful. Okay, saving that. What's next? Customer relationships, get, keep, and grow. And this is the most important one because we have to get the money. So, interface with, I don't know, maybe accountants or intermediary organizations that help find grants. Let me see something. Link with list of philanthropists. Foundation grants to individuals online. Philanthropy.com. All right. We can just use this literacy place here because they've already found some people that are interested in interface with, what's their name? Pro Literacy.
I'd actually put in .org.
Thank you.
Grand opportunities.
Good. Okay. What else? We would have to present our plan.
Oh, definitely. We can't stalk them at the golf course either, so.
No. How rude. I can't even get on the golf course.
Especially the courses that they're playing at.
Right? Okay, keep. How about giving them pictures and updates of the program?
Exactly.
It's like the little orphan child that you get a picture of when you give money to whatever Ethiopian charity it was. Yep. Okay. Pictures and updates. How about invite to view a class?
Invite to graduation.
Okay. And then also, like, a lot of people are prideful, and so giving them recognition on course materials.
Oh,
right?
yeah, course materials, on and on, where we can. At the bottom of our flyer, funding provided by, yeah.
Okay. Here, let me do this. Hey, Brockton, can you come get me a drink, please? All right. Grow, invite to bring a friend. Hey, yeah, can you bring a friend to be a philanthropist? We could ask for, here, just ice and, here, Brockton, ice and the cranberry juice, please, sweetheart. Fill it most of the way with the ice, please. Thanks. Okay, ask, so we could have a charitable event or dinner to raise funds, actually to raise awareness.
Actually, that's something that I love because it's at the center of attention.
Right, exactly. I mean, there are some people out there, thank you, son, who genuinely don't want the recognition for things, but that's not the norm. Excuse me. Okay. So we've got that now and down. So I think that what it was saying is that we're supposed to keep to include at least one, the most effective get, keep, and grow strategy in the customer relationships block on the canvas. So I would say that this is it.
Yes.
So let me start to toggle back and forth, I guess. How we want to do this. Okay. That's not very much room. I don't know how they expect you to put so much in one space. Let's see. So I'm just going to write down the points so I can remember when I get down to the bottom again, I guess. So we want to interface.
Use pro literacy.
Pro literacy.
Define grant.
Say that again.
You use just proliteracy.org to find grants.
Okay. Oh, come on. There. Recognition and follow up. And then the last one would be referrals and events.
Yes.
Okay. Yay, we pared it down. I like simple. The less words, the better. Okay.
There was actually a writing class I took at NAU that helped me with that.
Oh yeah.
It was actually business writing is what it was. And so basically, yeah, really concise, to the point statements.
Yeah. That's what you probably didn't have to take B320, but that's what that one is the professional writing.
So that probably transferred over
Yeah.
when I came to BYU Idaho. Which actually, after this semester, I only have 3 classes to go, I think.
Wow, lucky you. Good job.
Unless they tell me I'll have to take one of the classes I enrolled in.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Well, the 499 class, it's no longer offered online.
Oh,
And
well, guess
so
you're not
I, I took one. I was already taking at the time one of the classes that was supposed to substitute for it, but I never got any response back if that was okay.
Uh-huh.
So I've actually enrolled in the class that they would have preferred, which was B383 class.
Uh-huh.
So I have that class. I have a B301 class, and I have my last institute class to take.
Yay, that's awesome. Good for you. That's not going to be me for another couple more years, but that's okay. Slow and steady.
But when I first went to BYU Idaho, I took 3 classes. It was only 7 credit hours, but that B300 class was not a 1 credit hour course.
Uh,
that was a pain.
yeah, you know what? I think that it was B300. I don't remember that one. I don't know if I've taken it
It was
yet.
like an intro to business.
Oh yeah, I took that one. It is a pain. You're absolutely right.
It was not a 1 credit hour class. Um,
No.
and
It's
that was a rough semester, those 3 classes.
Yeah, Steve's been taking 3 classes this semester and he is just really struggling.
It's a complete challenge. I just figured with one of my classes being one of the institute classes, it shouldn't be that complicated.
Right. It should be more simple than that. You're like, okay, it's religion. How hard can it be? Oh, never
And
mind.
the one class is going to be a 301 class, so that should be hopefully simpler. I can't remember what it's titled, but I think it's like some sort of finance type class.
Oh, okay. We were going to take business finance this semester. Um, but Steve needs me to read him like on those kinds of things. Like when he gets to the math, sometimes he needs me to like reread him the questions because it doesn't make sense to him. And they actually proctor that thing through your own camera. So he has to get his disability services thing fixed before we can take that class together.
Oh,
Because
wow.
otherwise, they're going to be like, oh, you can't read to him. You don't have that, you know? So, yeah. All right. Um, so we did the get, keep, and grow. Let's see, we don't need that. Create one marketing material based on your customer relationship strategies above. Your marketing should be closely tied to your value proposition. All right. So now we need some kind of a flyer, I guess.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm sure we can find something that looks good. Let's go new slide. Huh? We have a name that we were calling our business or our charity yet?
I haven't thought of one.
Okay. Hmm. Insert. I think I know what I want. Be the force that links resources with needs. So I thought maybe I could put like pictures of our things in here, up here. Maybe. No, don't do that. All right. So. Let's see here. What do you think we should put in the middle of this? So I've got like call to action, I guess. All right. I can change the order of these. I can change what it says. What do you think?
Actually, that's looking pretty good.
Okay. Let's just make life easy and get some of our pictures from here. Copy. Ooh, it did it perfectly. That made me happy. Simple pleasures. Copy. No. Paste. All right. And I guess we need maybe a philanthropist picture here still.
Yeah, probably.
Bill Gates. That might be, let's see. Doesn't have to be actual philanthropist. We could do something like that.
That looks pretty good.
And do that?
Yeah.
Copy image. Paste image. Okay. That's right. I want to put that one here. Right? Yeah. No, not quite. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm wondering if I should switch where these two are at because it says link, like be the link for it. What do you think? I don't know if it's easy to switch. Oh, I guess it's not too hard.
Yeah, the primary is still getting them to read and speak.
What was that?
The primary objective is to get refugees and immigrants to learn English. So yeah, it makes sense putting them first.
Okay, good. And I like that it says like be the force that links the resources with the needs. Like it shows like I'm gonna put needs first. Okay. All right. There's our advertising material. Wait, I have to move it up on the page because I'm neurotic like that. There we go. Okay. Let's see what's next. Okay, so we did that. Work with your group to explain your distribution channel. Include an explanation of why you chose that channel. Also include an explanation of your product channel fit. Diagram your distribution channel. Document the pros and cons of each channel possibility. And choose one channel for the initial launch. Okay. So let's see what we have already for distribution, because I know here we go. Direct, indirect, what's this one? Revenue model, okay. So we need to build in here. We had to do, explain it better, diagram, pros and cons, okay. Channel. Okay. Okay, so our distribution channel that we have now, it says basically a direct communication face-to-face, increased trust.
Pretty much just trying to talk to people, get into the class.
Okay. So let's see. Take these out here. There's boxes all over the place in this thing. Okay. We're just going to do the direct one. Insert. Maybe that one looks good. How do you think we should have for the distribution channel? Like some arrows, any ideas?
Well, basically, it's just gain them toward the class.
This one.
That one did catch my attention, but
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is different. All right, let's use it. Okay, so our distribution channel is direct. So our first thing would be to interface. Well, we don't need to have an interface. We can just put referrals and flyers, or
well, the flyers were interact.
Yeah.
So it's actually talking to them face to face. I mean, it could start with flyers, but then also talking with people.
I would think indirect, though, would be more like an online learning program versus direct is where you are teaching them in person.
Yeah.
So I would think like flyers, face-to-face.
Because, for example, for me, when I think of distribution, I'm just imagining the building where we're actually teaching them.
Right.
How we're distributing the product.
Right. Let me see how we do a new one.
You probably need another one like that one.
Yeah.
because it would go after that bottom line. Or we actually take out the bottom circle and just copy the top circle again. You just keep on doing arrow throws.
Okay. Second. I wanted to try and flip it. No, that's not what I wanted. Forget it. No. Okay, I'm gonna undo this. Maybe we need one that's gonna be easier to add in. Let's look for a different one. Insert smart art. Processes. Okay.
Well, how many were we going to have?
How many distribution channels or how many? I think we needed to have 4, but most things only show like 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking possibly those little boxes that are just above that there.
This one?
A little bit higher up, like 2 up. Next one up. Something like that.
One? Yeah, that'd work. Okay. So.
I just wish they would keep the same colors, though.
That again?
I just wish it'd keep the same colors, though.
I know, it's kind of annoying.
Each.
Yeah, most of the stuff I think we've added in. Let me see. Most of it's in the blue family. It's just that green thing in the background is really irritating. Referrals. Actually, let's see.
First.
There's. I guess we could do sign up next. Referrals.
Face-to-face communication.
Say that. Say it again.
There'd be face-to-face communication there.
Yep. Okay. I guess we could do classes and graduation, or we could do schedule classes and classes.
I'd just start with classes and finish with graduation.
Okay. Just keep it simple.
We always want to make the last step be by itself.
Yeah, that's true. It kind of gives it a. Let's see. I'm going to format paint for this. No.
All right, looks like my daughter's.
Say that again?
Looks like my daughter's already go to bed.
Huh. All right. Good enough for that. All right. Diagram distribution. Document the pros and cons of each channel possibility. Oh, are we supposed to document more than one? Work with your group to explain your distribution channel. Okay. I guess document the pros and cons. So, okay. So distribution channel possibilities would be like, okay, I got an idea. Classroom versus online. So Okay, so pros for direct.
It's hands-on.
Hands-on. Community-based. Questions answered right away.
Oh yeah. Excuse me. Hello. Estamos la casa. You voy a comprarlo. Okay. Yeah. Wow, really?
Cons,
A set time commitment.
yeah, there you go. Oops. Okay, set time commitment.
Like Wednesday at 8 o'clock at night.
Right, exactly. Indirect. Why does that keep doing that? Okay, there we go. Pros. Exactly. Wednesday at 8 every week.
Pro being online is they're able to do it from home.
Work from home, learn at your pace. I think there's more cons than pros, though.
Oh yeah. A pro could also be that there'd be more people involved because they might have people there at the house.
Yeah. So like a broader reach.
Mm-hmm. Be teaching people we have no idea.
Yeah. Okay. Cons.
Requires knowledge of technology. Requires technological knowledge.
Okay.
Distractions. We deal with all the time.
Yeah.
I'm reading something else. My wife thinks I can take out the garbage. I can go to the store.
Oh, my husband gets the same thing from me. My kids think that I should be able to answer all their dumb questions. Yeah, it doesn't end. Let me see if I can change the spacing on this. Oh, wow. No wonder it's a problem. Okay. Let's change that. 212. Okay, there we go. Make sure distribution is actually spelled correctly. Save it. All right, next. Consider one potential partnership opportunity for each of the partnership categories listed below. Okay. Research actual companies to include in your list. So we have strategic alliance, joint business development, competition, and key suppliers. Those things are always so fun to figure out. Okay. I don't think we included anything with that to start with, did we?
No, I don't think so.
Key partners.
That would just be it right there.
Yeah. Let me make sure. Okay. So I'm going to use this slide to duplicate here. Key. Okay. So strategic alliance. What was that one? Key suppliers. Okay. Okay. So for key suppliers on that one website that we were just on, it had somebody that would do like the educational materials. Here we go. The Tina B. Clover Fund.
Actually, it's Tina B. Hardware.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll make that a darker blue. There we go. All right. Competition would be people who are already teaching English classes, I guess. I think the IRC teaches some. Let me see. One of my friends from the ward actually goes to the IRC and volunteers to help with their citizenship class at the IRC.
Okay.
So I think they might be doing this. I don't know though. What we do. Breaking down the barriers doesn't really. Oh yeah. We can put them on there for the competition, I think.
Yeah, it looks good.
Rescue, right?
Yep.
Okay. Strategic alliance would be with our philanthropers, right?
Yep.
So let's see on here. You got Barnes and Noble, which could be a good one for a strategic alliance. I don't know what else you think.
How about the Foundation Center?
This one?
No, the Foundation Center. It's
Oh, there we go. I see it. Established in 66, social sector. Okay. And what is their benefit?
they'll put us in contact with philanthropists, so it sounds like.
I don't know why it changed the format for my thing there. Oh, oh wow. Whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. And then joint business development. What do you think on that?
Actually, could be working with libraries.
Okay.
Actually going to help you tour around their facilities.
Yeah. For their mutual mission to serve the community. That work? That worked mostly. Nope.
Just have that top. There we go.
All right. Now I just have to fix those links. Excuse me. Thank you. Is it still linked? Hold on. It is actually. Just change the color back. Okay. So, wait, that was the right place. Key partners. Did that. Work with your group to determine the following for each key resource. Physical, where should the business be located? Research key locations for your business. If it's online, how will it get traffic to your site? Who will be your material supplier? Financial, research and explain possible funding options to finance your startup costs, working for capital for your business.
You also have to figure out the risk and rewards for both parties.
Say that again.
It says for each partnership, determine the risk and reward for both parties.
All right. So do we need another slide for that, or should we do it on the same slide?
Try this. Actually, it seems like there'd be a lot there. Unless we separated made it two, have two slides with.
That's a good idea. Let's do that. Duplicate slide. Okay, so take this one. Actually, I'll take off the bottom too. Let me just do that. Okay. That's just what I didn't want. Okay, there we go. Okay, risks and rewards. That's it. Okay. Risk, money not spent wisely.
Or properly.
Too much oversight. All right, oversight, SIGHT.
Yes, it looks good.
Okay. Rewards would be
A successful.
Successful what?
Endeavor.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Not working on either, is it? Yes. I'm going to use this box for risk and rewards here, I think.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Libraries and community centers, risk. No space available. Too much. Too many participants. What was that?
Many participants sounds good.
Okay. Reward. More people reading. Okay. More people reading. Anything else?
People learn the benefits of the library.
Yeah, because a lot of countries don't have library systems like we have.
No, they do not.
I guess Andrew Carnegie is part of who built up our library system here. My son came home from school yesterday telling me there was a guy that retired in the 1800s making 11 million a month. I'm like, nah, that's not possible. Then today he comes home, he's like, it was some guy named Carnegie. I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense. Like, Carnegies have lots of money. Okay.
Just the bullets.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know what the deal is with that. Huh. Hmm. I don't know why I did that. Sorry, you have to sit there while I'm formatting all this.
Not a problem.
All right. How do we look?
I think it looks good there.
Good. I don't think that line is straight there. No, I don't think it's straight still. All right, good enough. Okay, next one. So now we need to do, nope. This one. So we'll do the coup petition. Okay. Okay. Risk. Maybe the students don't get the same quality of program at both places.
Possible. That sounds good.
All right. And what about a reward? Oops.
Opportunity to assist more people.
All right. Fix this. Okay. Okay. All right. So the risks. They may have a set curriculum they want us to use.
That is true.
What's another risk possibly? Maybe material.
Specific.
What was that?
We would have studied that before. That'd be an area specific.
Yeah. How do you want me to word that?
I don't think we should use it because that's something we should have actually looked at before.
Okay. Yeah. Um,
No, the curriculum was a good idea.
oh, I thought that was what you're saying. Sorry. A reward.
It might not be a continuous fund.
Yeah.
So it might be like a one-time shot.
Or maybe a limited resource. Oh, my kid just got home. Okay, let's see what else we have to do before everything breaks loose here. Physical stuff.
That sounded like Life 360.
It is. You have it too, huh?
Yes, I do.
It's awesome. I love it.
Sadly, though, my wife will still call me and ask me where I'm at.
It's funny. I still ask my husband that some if we're on the phone together, or I'll tell my kids. I'll be like, "Hey, stalk daddy, Tinkerbell, go lay down."
Call me and ask me. It's like, dear, go to the app.
Uh-huh. She needs to be quiet. I'm on a call. It's being recorded. Thank you. Okay. So what we have left are our physical, financial, human, and intellectual slides. We want to split those up and add them in. Take her outside. Hold on, Brian. I'm sorry. Evelyn, pick your dog up and take her outside now. Or let her run across the room. Okay. All right. Sorry. So do we want to split these up?
We can.
Physical, where should we be located? Locations. I could do the physical if you want, since I'm familiar with San Diego, since we've talked about doing San Diego.
Yeah.
Okay. And then financial research and explain possible funding options to finance startup costs. We did a little bit. Human and intellectual. All right. Which of these do you want to take?
It truly does not matter.
All right.
I mean, the human is, it's going to be the volunteers and how we actually interact with them.
Right.
Intellectual will be whatever materials we use to teach English.
So maybe we can make those 2 slides real quick, and then I can do physical and you can do financial. Do you want to do that? All right.
Good.
So let's just make sure we've got what we needed here. So key partners, we have. All right. So human. Okay. Next slide. We need to figure out the kind of working culture you want to create. So maybe we can put a picture in and then talk real in bullet points about our work culture.
Sounds good.
Accepting. What else? Question. Okay, foster growth of volunteers and students.
Want to be an open, friendly environment. Outgoing.
Okay, group socials. Let's find. Social images. There we go. We'll go with that one, right?
Looks good.
It's easier to do this fast when I have somebody else working on stuff with me as well, because I have somebody to say, yeah, that's good. So I'm more likely to just jump and toss it in and second guess myself 850 times.
Well, basically, it's just helping to shows people working together. So
Right, exactly. How do I want to do this? Let's make it smaller. There you go.
cool.
Okay. Save that. I'll just copy this slide for the next one. And we're supposed to do, what's next? Wrong tab. Okay. Intellectual property considerations. What is the time horizon for securing intellectual property? I don't really think we have intellectual property other than.
We just basically said we used some sort of program. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Let's see. Here's, I do have something there about curriculum, but let me see if I have it. Okay, I have something in the notes, I think, about curriculum, maybe.
If I remember right, we did do something.
Show notes. There it is.
Was it intercombio.org?
The one that I have in the notes is an ESL authority.
Okay.
Let me see. Free ESL plans, ESL templates. No, we can just put that down. That actually needs to go. Insert text. Okay. Intellectual. It was going to be ESL authority. I don't know for what kind of image we want to use for the ESL authority.
Not only the intellectual, it's also from our volunteers.
Yep. And then I put protect student ideas shared in the group. So, you know, because sometimes people will start talking about their business ideas and stuff. So you want to make sure that they understand in the groups, like, you know, if somebody shares something in here, it's to stay in here, and you don't go using it for somebody else or telling your friend or whatever else, you know.
Exactly. Geez, maybe I should teach overseas.
I know.
See Southeast Asia.
That'd be nice.
My son would suffer though, because that means that he'd have to deal with fish and spicy food.
Oh, he doesn't like either of those, huh?
No, he doesn't. He says exactly what they say from Finding Nemo. Fish are friends, not food. But there's that new Geico commercial where the gecko tries to eat a hot wing. And
Yeah.
that is my son.
Haha.
I can imagine him saying, "My lips are burning."
That's so funny. My family loves, like, not everyone in my family, but my dad and my brother particularly are like spicy food fanatics, and so they're just like go crazy with it. My kids tolerate it, but my dad and brother are funny. There. Okay. So for intellectual, we have curriculum, ESL authority, the volunteers, volunteer. I guess we could just put volunteer input, or should I put more than that?
Actually, I think that the volunteers should be separate.
Okay.
So even though yes, they're teaching the curriculum, they're going to share knowledge that's not within that curriculum.
Okay. Volunteer knowledge. Okay, so then we just need to do
Financial.
financial and physical. My son is so funny. He's in there. We've been fighting to get him to learn to take showers. You know, he has high functioning autism. So we've been fighting to learn him to take showers regularly. He's 17 and a half. And now over the last week, he's decided that he's going to take showers at the same time every night now. It's not just every night. It has to be at the same time. So
My son went through that.
Did he? How old's your son?
Well, he's going to be 18 here in just over a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in his early teen years, there was struggles with the showers, struggles with deodorant.
Mm-hmm. So
And it
like,
reminds me,
13 or
Fluffy, I to put deodorant all over the house.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figure that Brockton's at about the maturity level of about a 14-year-old most of the time. So that's where your son was in early teen years, then that sounds about right. Okay. Physical, financial, human, and intellectual.
So I'll do the financial.
Okay. I'm going to take these pictures out so we know that we need to do something different here.
Cool.
I don't know why the word culture is back here.
That means it's probably on the other slide too.
I did get it off of that one.
Cool.
So there.
We'll be able to figure it out from here then.
Yeah. So I'll share with you a Can Edit link again, and then that should work so that you can do the editing on it. And then we need to do our interviews and the Canvas submission. Let's see this real quick. Okay. Prepare a new Word document to record notes for the interviews, including the name of the interviewee and the feedback that they offer. Each group member should talk to 2 to 3 people about the blocks. I guess the blocks that we worked on this week. Try to find people who represent potential partners. Report your finding back to your group. As a group, discuss the interviews and results. Determine to make further pivots. If we need to make further pivots, let's just do them through the text. On Saturday, I'm going to be at Knott's Berry Farm all day.
Okay.
So, do you want to submit this week?
I can do that.
Okay, that would be great. So I think, yeah. So if you can do that, that'd be great. And you should be able to submit a Can Edit link, but we can work on that maybe on Thursday and Friday if we need to.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, I'll be working on this tomorrow anyway, so.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to work on it tomorrow. I think I'll work on it before my other class stuff. My other class stuff tends to suck me in because it's related to my book. And so I just get sucked right into it and get lost in like hours of doing it. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to do this other stuff too. Now what?
Well, even though I'll be stuck with my wife and her appointments tomorrow most of the day, I'll still be able to at least do research on the financing.
That'll be good.
And have that worked out before I even get back to the computer.
That'll be really good. I'm going to share my screen again just for a second. I wanted to show you my book site. So this is the site that they come to for my page that, like my ad page. They come to this, and then my video actually will read the book to them.
Oh, wow.
And so it's like 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then if they want to buy it, there's 3 different ways to buy it here. So kind of what I got into build with my class.
So is this the 250 class?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So all of the illustrations, most of them were morphed off of 5 drawings that I did. Like I just took drawings, and like that one I took and I turned it backwards and made it different for this one. So I just used Photoshop a lot to like change my drawing from something like that to something like that.
It was a fun class.
Yeah. What did you do for yours?
I basically tried to do, mine was basically, it's supposed to be like a travel type site, tried to help people with different places near the Arizona Utah border. Like the canyon, both rims of the canyon, Zion's, Bryce, and I had all kinds of pictures on it. I was trying to get it a little bit more developed, but I could never get Google to actually want to throw ads in there because I didn't write enough stuff in my website, or they just gave up after the second attempt. I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard to get people engaged in your site, and be like, okay, this is what I want to do.
It was interesting. Originally, when I went to Facebook, that was what my intention was to share pictures with my family members. I could care less about the other people, because we live in Tucson. I have a bunch of family that lives in Ohio, and I have one uncle that lives in Georgia, and of course South America ones too. So I just figured, hey, that was the easiest way to get to everybody, because everybody can go online and they could check it out. But then doing the website, I'm like, wow, this is easy.
Yeah. It's way easier than having to deal with all of the people that you have to deal with on Facebook.
Exactly.
About that, like all of the drama. I was actually, before President Nelson issued his advice to go off of Facebook for a week and a half, whatever it was. I'd already been off of it for a week and a half. So I've barely been using it at all now. I'm just like, I'm fine. I'm good.
When I was in Pathway, I was off Facebook for a month. I loved it. Now I find myself going back every so often when I'm doing nothing. It's like, really? I can find other things to do.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. There's a sharing link there. Create and edit link.
But sadly, it's how my ward actually shares information.
Yeah, my ward does a lot of that too, which kind of like, okay, can we, I don't know. I'd rather not have to deal with all of it.
And some people share a little too personal information. It's like, I did not need to know that about you and your family.
Yeah. Thank you for telling me you're having bunion surgery. Keep it to yourself.
Exactly.
We wish that's all you were sharing was your bunion surgery. Okay, I just put the link in there for the can edit. Is that going to work for you to have it in there?
Let's find out. Let's see here if I can actually get into it. Come on. Really? It looks like it's opening it up.
Okay. Yeah, I when I clicked link, it opened it for me. So, yeah, you can click edit in browser. If you just edit it in the browser, which is what I think I'll do when I go to make any other changes on it, I'll just edit it in the browser so we can both see what changes have been done. And then it should be easier to submit as well for the grade and everything like that.
I think so. Cool.
So,
Yeah, it's here. So yes.
okay, that sounds good. And then we can use the same Word document from last week. I don't know why we should create a new Word document. That would just be silly, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would think so.
I think you have the link for that one still in your email.
I should, yes.
Okay, unless you want me to just put it in here again. Let me see if I have it easy. There's the tracking. Might as well just do it real fast.
I'm just amazed at how many slides there are.
I know. It's like, to get something that's like a good comprehensive thing, you have to have a bazillion slides. Okay, the second one is for the Word document.
Okay.
All right.
There we
So
go.
good. So we'll be in touch throughout the week, and then we'll just plan for next Wednesday.
Not a problem.
All right. Thanks, Brian. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye.